In this chapter, we will look at using story maps to plan releases. There are 4 steps to leveraging story maps for release planning. Number 1, prioritize user stories. 2, create swim lanes for each release. 3, write a target outcome for each release. And 4, use story points and velocity to calculate your release dates. The first step is to prioritize user stories. And we do this by ordering the highest priority user stories towards the top of our map. Note, we do not typically prioritize the activities and tasks because most of the time they're all necessary. There's no point in asking whether the engine is more important than the brakes. A car needs both. The second step is to create swim lanes for each release. Now, we do this by drawing horizontal lines on our story map underneath the tasks, and the space between those lines is a swim lane. We create 1 swim lane for each release. Now we move the set of the highest priority user stories into the first swim lane. These user stories represent our first release. We then repeat to create a set of releases. The third step is to create a target outcome for each release. We write a short statement describing which outcomes we want our users to have as a result of this release. The fourth step is to calculate how many sprints are required to complete the set of user stories in each release. We use velocity and estimated story points to make this calculation. This yields a plan of the sprints required for each release, from which we can deduce the delivery dates.